Before proceeding with the formal business of the meeting, I will ask Imam Qari Shakil Ahmed Hanif of Khanqah Naqshbandiya Aslamiyya Luton to lead us in prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين ليزدادوا إيمانا مع إيمانهم ولله جنود السماوات والأرض وكان الله عليما حكيما ليدخل المؤمنين والمؤمنات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها ويكفر عنهم سيئاتهم وكان ذلك عند الله فوزا عظيما. آمنت بالله صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Good evening, honored guests, friends, family and colleagues, and welcome to this special meeting of the Council. Before we begin, would members please sit in their allocated seats, silence their phones, stand up when proposing and seconding items, switch microphones on to speak and off immediately afterwards. Please do not touch the microphones if you are not speaking. If there is an emergency, turn left out of the chamber, follow the green emergency exit signs to the main town hall entrance and assemble in St George's Square. Please note, members of the public are entitled to take photographs, film, audio record and report on the public meetings in accordance with the Openness of Local Government Bodies Regulation 2014. People that may, however, not in any way considered to be disruptive and may be asked to leave. This meeting is being live streamed to the public. Apologies for the Mayor. Apologies for absence. Are there any apologies for absence from this meeting?
We have a number of apologies, Mr Mayor. We have Councillor Abbas, Ali, Mead, Miller, Nazir and Petts.
Thank you. The first item of business is to consider the vote of thanks to the immediate past Mayor. I call upon Councillor Simmons.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. It is a great pleasure for me to thank Samira this evening for the incredible job she did as Mayor during 2023. Samira was a hard-working Mayor, raising over 30,000 for her charities and attending over 183 events during the whole year. And what a year it's been for Luton, with the Mayor leading the town's commemorations on the sad death of Queen Elizabeth II. Following this, Samira led the town in celebrating the coronation of King Charles III, and I know how honoured she was and proud you were to host the King when he chose Luton as one of his first towns to visit. These were really important events for our town, and it's not often the Mayor would have to carry out such an important role. You took them in your stride, carrying out your mayoral role with grace, dignity and style. You also attended many, many local events, including the Peace Walk, the Barney Wild Awards Ceremony and the Luton Dart opening, to name a few. Lots of school events and, of course, lots of community events. However, I was also impressed to see that you invited many local communities into the town hall to say thank you on behalf of the town for the hard work that that our communities do for Luton. And this included our local GPs, who I know were really grateful for you taking the trouble to do this. I know you were a popular and well-respected member of the Mayor's Chain Gang and supported many other charity events, as well as those organised in Luton. So, Samira, well done for your excellent year. You were a fantastic ambassador for our town. It has been a pleasure for me to work with you. And may I wish you, on behalf of the Council, all the very best for the future.
Is the motion seconded? Are there any other speakers to the motion? Does the council agree to this motion?
Sorry, there's another speaker.
Yeah. Councillor Khan, yeah.
I just wanted to congratulate the former Mayor, Samira Salim, on the excellent year, 10 years she's had as mayorship and the 8 years of councillorship. I think she's been an inspiration to many, many young girls in the town. And I also feel she's really set the bar. I feel like she has carried the role with such class and elegance and has done such an amazing job in putting Luton on the map, because I heard WhatsApp messages from across the country saying, oh my God, your new mayor is a female Muslim, and a young female Muslim and Pakistani. And I think she's really set the bar high for other female mayors to come. And I'm so proud of everything she's achieved and the massive year she's had. So congratulations and thank you for your service.
Councillor Aslam Khan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I've known Samira for a very long time. She comes from a political family. I remember her late mother, who used to support her father in this very chamber. Her ambition was to follow her dad's footstep and also to make a mother proud. And what a year it has been. She was one of those fortunate people where everything landed on her lap. And I think it wasn't by accident, it was perhaps her mother looking down upon her. And not only her parents are very proud, I'm particularly very proud of the job that you've done. You've done it very gracefully, eloquently, like Alia said, and I think you certainly have set standards. And, you know, I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you will be successful in whatever you do. So thank you.
Are there any other speakers to the motion? Okay, Councillor Lovell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to congratulate Samira and to thank you for all your hard work. Samira and I worked in Leagrave as ward councillors, and to say thank you on behalf of the Leagrave residents as well for all your hard work, you know, that you've done in the community. And both of us, you know, that we had a thing rolling, and yeah, I do miss you, and I wish you all the best in the future in all that you do. And I'm sure that our paths will definitely cross again. But good luck and lots of respect from me. Thank you.
Anyone else wish to speak to the motion? Does the council agree to the motion? The motion is carried. I now invite former councillor Samira Salim to come to the dais. I have pleasure in presenting you with the past Mayor's badge. I now invite you to respond.
Right, good evening everyone and Assalamu alaikum. I wasn't expecting the tributes I got, but it's really nice to hear that you all thought so highly of me. So I would want to start by thanking my colleagues, past and present, for helping me and supporting me during my mayoral year. I would also like to extend my thank you to our councillors' officers for their help. A special thank you to Anne, who's hiding back there, for always helping me and giving into my demands, endless demands, should I say. For Simone also always making sure my diary was up to date and I had all the information I needed. And David Jones, making sure he got me from A to B, safe and sound in one piece. I really couldn't have done it without you and your team, so a massive thank you for that. Just to touch, during my term, I have made some fond memories, and I've also had the privilege of attending some really historical events that are part of this town's history. For example, the Queen's Jubilee, the Queen's sad death, the proclamation, the coronation, and the opening dart. But talking about those historic events, I really want to say a thank you to Adam Kearney for the endless amount of help he gave me, from the interviews that we did, and he was stood behind the cameras rolling, giving me directions, silent directions. It wasn't always easy to follow, but we managed to get through it. And also a massive thank you to Andy Bianchi. I also loved attending events within our town put on by our local community. To see what our community has to offer, it really did emphasize on the fact that we are such a unique town, and this is what makes us different. So a massive thank you for the community for putting these events on. And it was a range of events, but you really sent the message out there. We are multicultural, we are diverse, and we are here, you know, working together side by side with one another. So, yeah, I'd like to thank the community as well. I have left my role with a wealth of knowledge, which I will always treasure. Working as the mayor has been a fantastic experience, and I will always be grateful for the opportunity. Just touching on to my chosen charities, FOB, Safer Luton Partnership and Macmillan Cancer. I hope the funds that have been collected in my term make a small difference in the huge amount of work you do for our community. Can I please ask you all to come up to collect your cheques, please? You're very welcome. Thank you for everything you do. Jasmine, I'll come to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping. Madam. You can't, yeah. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for our town.
Thank you very much.
And I hope it makes a difference. It's a small amount, but I hope it makes a massive difference.
It'll make a world of difference.
The way that you've made a difference to our community, so thank you.
Thank you.
Around. Yes, Tom, I'm still bossy. I haven't left it quite yet. Right, finally, just to finish off, my wish for everyone here today is that you continue to experience success, to feel fulfilled in all you do, and to have nothing but pleasant results with each completed project. I must say it's been a pleasure working here for the last 8 years, and I will genuinely miss it. I take with me fond memories, valuable skills, and I hope this town was as proud of me as their mayor as I have been representing you all. Thank you so much.
Mr Mayor, at the annual meeting of the Council on the 23rd of May 2023, you were elected Mayor of the Borough of Luton for this municipal year, and you took your declaration of acceptance of office in the following terms. I, Yaqub Hanif, having been selected to the office of Mayor of Luton Borough Council, hereby declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the code as to the conduct which is expected of members of Luton Borough Council. I now invite Councillor Fatima Begum, the Member of Council who proposed you at the meeting on the 23rd of May, to say a few words.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor, or as I like to call you, Sir Mayor, because you are a teacher, it gives me great pleasure to stand here and speak about you. Yaqub, you are a wonderful person who I can have fun with and have chat with about anime, about Comic-Con and other things, as well as be professional. Being a lead head of year in a local school, you understand Luton's struggles and the work we need to do. You work at grassroots levels, which makes you a great councillor because you understand the issues local residents face. I am very happy that you became a mayor at a time that is just suitable for you. When Luton Town became part of Premier League, being a club fan, which meant you get to present the trophy to Luton residents. And as a club fan, I'm sure it was a wonderful and joyous moment for you. It was definitely fate that you get to be mayor this year. I'm honoured that I got to nominate you. You will be a brilliant mayor and a wonderful councillor. Thank you.
I now invite Councillor Alia Khan, the seconder at the meeting on the 23rd of May, to again say a few words.
Thank you. Well, what can I say about Mr. Mayor? It's been a pleasure getting to know him in the past few months when he was elected and assumed the role of mayor. I must say, in that short space of time, we've created many fond memories as colleagues, from sitting together at Wembley, witnessing our town make it to the Premier League, and bonding over our mutual love for Manchester United and Luton Town. Wow, stop it, you guys. Right, but from doing the colour on together and him absolutely drenching me with colour and doing a sneak attack behind me and drenching me in colour. And as mischievous as he is, he's also a wonderful mayor, and he is the best representative that I can think of for the town, who really understands the community's needs and is a real Luton champion. And I am proud that he's assumed this position, and very, very happy and proud, and congratulations. So I look forward to working with you for the rest of your term. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I now invite you to retire to the Mayor's Parlour to put on the robe of office. And can we be seated? Sorry, I wasn't in this. 13, sorry. What's this do? What's the bit where we're talking next? There we go. Mr. Mayor, I invite you to make any mayor's announcements.
I would like to welcome my fellow dignitaries, family, friends and colleagues, some of whom have travelled from as far as Glasgow, Scotland to be here. Your presence here is truly appreciated. I want to begin by announcing my chosen charities for the year: the Luton Food Bank, Kids Out and the Luton All Women Centre. I would like to encourage you all to donate and support these charitable causes in as much as you can. In my year of office, I would like to focus of the year to be on tackling food poverty and tackling domestic violence. Both of these have an unwelcomed presence in our communities, and working with the council, fellow councillors, the voluntary sector and with my chosen charities, I aim to tackle this with a view to eradicating this from the town. Today, as I stand before you filled with immense pride and gratitude, as I reflect upon the great honour bestowed upon me, the honour of serving as the Mayor of Luton. I would like to start off by thanking the leader of the council, Hazel Simmons, who encouraged me in her own way to take on the role, to serve the people of the town and to shine a light on the great many things that take place across the town all year round. I would like to thank my honourable father and mother for their unwavering support, guidance and their prayers. My father has instilled in me the teachings of the Naqshbandi Sufi way of loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and above all to serve the people. My wife and my children have been my greatest cheerleaders and helped me through many challenges in my life so far. Also my brothers for being supportive and helping me on my journey. Thanks also to colleagues in the Labour movement, my fellow Luton Labour councillors for their support and encouragement. It was their encouragement that that made me take on the role. Also, a special note of thanks for my teaching colleagues who are represented here by Dave Minge from the National Education Union and Andrew Bull, the head teacher of our fantastic school, Carter Newman Catholic School. I have had the great fortune of starting my time as mayor with Luton Town promotion to the Premier League. Over 20,000 people of the town came together on May 29th for the civic reception for the football team, with the eyes of the world focused on the town and the amazing story of Luton Town's journey to the Premier League. Being the Mayor of Luton representing the aspiration, hopes and dreams of the diverse and vibrant community that calls this town home, Luton is a place of rich cultural heritage where people from diverse backgrounds and walks of life come together to create a tapestry of unity. To be entrusted with the responsibility of leading this community, listening to his concerns and working towards its betterment is an honour I humbly accept. Luton is more than just a town. It is a beacon of resilience and progress. As many will tell you, before the promotion to the Premier League, we had a bit of a hard reputation, but in the last few months, we've made great strides in making Luton a beacon of hope and, of course, painting the town orange. Finally, being the Mayor of Luton is an honour because it allows me to witness the power of community. Having already spent a few months in the role, it's been amazing just to see the sheer variety of arts, crafts, and cultures and traditions that take place right here in our town. So, for example, we've had a choral society running since the 1870s. We've had the all-male voice choir running since the 1930s, all of which I've learned in the last few weeks as being mayor. So together, we tackle the challenges, celebrate successes, and foster a sense of belonging, unity that is truly inspiring. I'm deeply grateful for the trust placed in me, and I commit myself wholeheartedly to this noble responsibility. Thank you, and may we continue to build a brighter future for Luton together.
behalf of the council of this borough, I now formally present you, Mr. Mayor, with the chain and badge of Office of Mayor.
At the annual meeting of the Council on 23rd of May 2023, Councillor Zainab Raja was elected Deputy Mayor of the Borough of Luton for this municipal year and took her declaration of acceptance of office in the following terms. I, Councillor Zainab Raja, having been elected to the office of Deputy Mayor of Luton Borough Council, hereby declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the code as to the conduct which is expected of members of Luton Borough Council. I now invite Councillor Tamina Salim, the Mayor of the Council who proposed you at the meeting on the 23rd of May, to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. It was my pleasure to commend Zainab as Deputy Mayor of the Luton Borough Council. She's a local lady and she brings great passion and commitment to her role. She's also somebody who has a great sense of humour, which I think is always very helpful. And importantly, she supports Luton Football Club. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. She has hit the floor running and she was there, very visible during our celebration parade when our football team won that wonderful and memorable Premier League appointment. And she was also there when we were celebrating our Windrush generation. So I know you will continue in that vein, and I'm looking forward to seeing so much more from you, Zainab. And if I can be of any assistance, do rope me in, okay? So I welcome your appointment, and I want to end by saying greetings of peace to everybody. Thank you.
I now invite Councillor Nichols, the secretary of the meeting on the 23rd of May, to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm very pleased to have seconded Councillor Zainab Raja to be our Deputy Mayor for this municipal year, and I thank her for accepting this very important civic role. I know she has already been incredibly busy, taking part in lots of events across our town, including taking part in the Luton Food Bank Colour Run with us as part of our Labour councillors team recently. I know she will do an excellent job representing all of our diverse communities across Luton as our Deputy Mayor. Thank you.
That concludes this meeting of the Council. I now invite members and guests to take light refreshments in Committees Room 1 and 2. Thank you for your attendance today.